Now to 40 years of Pink, celebrating breast cancer awareness. And today we have the story of one man's journey living with stage 4 metastatic breast cancer and his mission to help others.
And we go!
44-year-old Zach Yarbrough is a strong, outdoorsy kind of guy. The last words you might associate with the dad of two are breast cancer.
It took me really by surprise, being a former athlete, offensive lineman, a big outdoors guy, it was one of the last things I ever expected.
Zach was diagnosed at age 38 in 2019. It's now stage 4 and has spread to other parts of his body. It's predicted that 2,800 men will be diagnosed this year, and because they have less breast tissue, it can spread quickly.
A lot of men are not aware that they have breast tissue, so a lot of times they get attention really late in the game, so they can be found with later stages of cancer.
I was swimming in the pool with my daughters in February 2019. And under my left nipple, I found a little knot. And not knowing anything about male breast cancer, that it even existed, I just kind of thought it was a little cyst, didn't think much of it.
5 months later, it had grown to the size of a golf ball.
It all rapidly happened so fast, from the diagnosis to the surgery to the immediate chemo and right onto the radiation.
It was a devastating blow to the Florida native until Zach came across an old ESPY Award speech from legendary basketball coach and ESPN analyst Jim Valvano, announcing his V Foundation for Cancer Research in 1993.
Its motto is, don't give up, don't ever give up. And that's what I'm going to try to do every minute that I have left.
When he said, don't give up, don't ever give up, it really inspired me. And it's kept me fighting every single day. I felt like it was more of a calling that I was diagnosed with this than anything else. And at that point, I knew I could make a difference.
Valvano's words have never left him. Zach had them tattooed on his left hand, and he's now working closely with the V Foundation, raising awareness for breast cancer.
If I would have known something earlier about male breast cancer, that it existed, I would have gone in and got tested earlier, and I wouldn't be in the stage I'm at now.
Zach receives chemotherapy every 21 days. He's never taken more than 3 weeks off. The past 5 years have been a journey, but his positive attitude is unstoppable.
I think when your feet hit the floor every single day, the choice is yours. What kind of day you're going to have. But I'm a big believer, if we can have more good days than bad days, then, you're going to have a great life.
More good days than bad days, and Zach's own message is simple: don't give up and don't wait. Nearly 3,000 men will be diagnosed with breast cancer this year, and this is a reminder that it can happen to anyone. Early detection can make all the difference. Rhiannon, Janae?
What a great message. Whit, thank you for that.